What's up, YouTube? I'm here today to do my deck profile. A lot of people have been asking for it, and so I'm going to give it to you. The side deck's not finished, and I definitely side one of these. I'll be siding these. And Chris McCall has told me about these, and they're pretty good with anti-spell fragrance, so I might be considering them, but I really like activating my Tenki and dualities off my top decks, including Snatch Shield too, and Regeki. So it's a catch-22 to do that, but let's get into it. I'm thinking of replacing him, but he's a main decked out to towers, and your only other one would be to have two of him. So I find him kind of useful, and you don't want to get stuck in a situation you can't get out of in this game, so I may continue to play him. Your only other out would be to either have two of these and boost twice, like boost once on the field and from hand, or to get this and have enough monsters to keep tributing to go through. So all of your outs involve not having skill drain. So towers uses up a lot of effects, so you better get to it quick. Sujik, he once per turn you can boost one of your guys 1,000, and he's also a mini Kalut. He does 1,000 from your hand. You can do a damage step. Comma 3, so whenever one of your other guys does damage, you search out any Yosenju card from your deck to your hand, including these two. Comma number 2, he can attack directly. Doesn't need anybody else to do this. Can attack directly for halving the damage he does. Comma 1, once you have another Yosenju, he can target any face-up, I believe, face-up card. Any face-up card your opponent controls and bounces it. So, I thought it was just monsters for some reason. It's pretty late. And, all of them, comma 1, 2, and 3, whenever they're normal summoned, you may summon another comma, or Yosenju monster, period. That's not the same one. So comma 1 can summon anybody else besides comma 1. Same with 2, same with 3. He's once while he's face up on the field, he gets his effect. He's once per turn if he gets stuck for whatever reason. And since he special summons them, he sticks them on the field. So let me see here. Once per turn with Sujik also. So Mirror Force is pretty good against Cliffords. It's actually decent against Necros if you have a lot of backrows to go with it, since they won't random Trish you. Same with Torrential. Torrential's also a more decent play against the Trish play. Macro is just the stones against the deck. It's so good. If you watch Duel 1, you know what I'm talking about. Fiendish Chain, I find it better against Cliffords than Breakthrough Skill. It stops attack, stops disc, does its job. Breakthrough Skill just doesn't do it for me, even though you get it on their turn too. Stopping attack seems more relevant when you're not leaving monsters out to protect you. Emptiness is really good. It's a floodgate. It's understandable you would play it in anti-meta. Bottomless is the stones. It's just amazing against Cliffords. The Pendulum Summon, you just wipe most all of it except for Scouts. This is their barrier, Yosenju's secret move, and if you only have Yosenju monsters out, you can negate any monster effect, spell, or trap effect and destroy the card. So it's not the activation of the card, it's when the effect activates. So let's say you have him out, and since he stays and they scout, you can negate and destroy. Fairy Wind, pretty good. Gets you out of skill drain situations, which destroys this deck. Skill drain just really hurts. Also, you can chain it to Fiendish Chain. You can chain it to Tenki. Does a lot of things in the mirror match. It's also got a play against Necros where, let's say you have your face-up Fiendish and it's already been used up, or face-up Tenki, and that's all you got. And they're going for the Trish play, and they play the Ritual spell. You chain this, and they have nothing to target with Trish anymore. So hopefully they don't have game, but it takes away their super plus advantage. Shared Ride, obviously good against every deck. You can chain it to Summoner's Art. They have to think about their Scout. You can chain it to this deck, Tenki, comma 3. You can chain it to Necros, obviously, against 20 cards in their deck. Chain it to Duality, you know. There's just so many things it does. Regeki and Snatch Shield, because they're Regeki and Snatch Shield. Regeki really helps you clear the field for a second push through. Snatch Shield can do the same. Duality, you only special summon with this guy in the entire deck unless you need to go for an X-Seed, so Just remember your second move because you might be trying to make something. And a Tenki lets you search out any combo and MST. So let me talk about some plays this deck has. First off, you're never going to be hurt by the Jinlock for the most part. If you have this guy or this guy with any other of your Yosenjus, you're good. Usually it's Colossus. If it's Gungnir, you're hurt. But if it's Colossus, like usual, you're going to end up being able to just boost over any of your guys and attack him. Or you can bounce whatever it is. But usually you want to try to kill instead of giving them a free search next turn. But you could have other things behind it. So depending on your plays, you usually want to kill whatever it is. Or just leave it out and keep pushing till they can't do anything about it. There's silly situations in the deck where you want to leave the card out. But let's say this is the perfect combo. Let's say they have a Vobble Chain and they have the Colossus. You pump him up, you bounce the Vobble Chain, attack over, attack direct. It's got some good plays. So our extra deck is kind of special. You might be reminded of the Tellers, but we have 4 extra options. Well, 3 really, but 4 cards in here. And one of them's Tiger King. Since all your guys are Beast Warrior, besides Magat, you get to get a Tenki from your deck. He's also your other out to one of our special mirror match cards, Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragons. Your only outs are Regeki, Torrential, Mirror Force, and him. But since he's an extra deck out, it's pretty handy. You have carigorgon. I don't really like him, thinking about taking him out for another one of these, and I'll explain why. He just never does anything, and this is the better skill drain play. So Castel really doesn't do anything either. I'm usually summoning Chidori. Dark Rebellion Dragon, he's the man. He pumps himself up against Cliffords. He just becomes huge, and they can't really deal with him. Exiton, well, they can deal with him. They tribute, but he's still the man. Exiton, he's Exiton. There's no replacement for him. Cowboy, you'll find yourself in the deck summoning 4 and just pew, 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 like you get them down to 1,400, 1,200 so easy. And if you have 4 monsters, which happens once every 4 to 5 games in your opener, or, with Tenki, etc., and since Necwars like to leave them open and they don't always Valkyrus, you can kill them. And that's why I'm thinking of double Cowboy. Chidori, this one the deck's he's playable in. This is why he's $25. This is why the deck's 200 instead of, 150. Still a budget deck, which is sad for Yu-Gi-Oh! 103, Ragna Zero. She's good in the mirror match. Haven't found many other uses for her. This guy gets extra help. We have 10 cards total that stay up, that combo with him. So that's pretty good. Delteros, I've used him once, and it's still a good card. And I'm thinking about replacing this also for the Cowboy because this card exists. So Burning Abyss, you don't summon this. You summon this if you can, because they have 1 out. It's Regeki, and unless they play Mirror Force or Torrential, this card cannot be targeted for attacks or by card effects. So by your opponent, so they can't Wind Blast, they can't Fire Lake, they can't attack over it. They don't have anything that negates your face ups. They can't book a moon. They can't do anything to this card, so they have 1 out. So it's a really good boss monster against them. Crazy Box, it's the good skill drain play, and until they get Scout with Sacrifice, they can't deal with it. So tell me what you think about my deck in the comments. If you'd like to see more videos like this, where we have deck profiles and duels, I've been hearing a lot of requests for these things. Please tell me what you like about this, what you don't like, and subscribe. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/HouseOChampions. Same for our Twitch, twitch.tv/HouseOChampions. We'll be starting to stream soon, so follow. We're going to be putting up a lot of content that probably won't end up here. We're only going to have a few things that end up on here from there. So please do all that, and I hope you enjoyed this video.